All right, man. Detroit Lions, put up an insane stat that people are starting to realize, even though, first take didn't talk about they win with against the Minnesota Vikings, but had we lost that game, that, um, you know, had we lost that game, it would have been everywhere. All right, it would have literally been everywhere had we lost that game, and they ain't even talk about it on, you know, NFC North. I mean on first take. So it is what it is though. Um, but this stat shows you how well the Lions are playing, and show you how well um, Jared Goff is playing as well too, and he's playing really really well. Got married, got the bag. You mean maybe that's the recipe. Mamba on stat shows Detroit Lions is saying offensive efficiency. Detroit Lions offense accomplished something no NFL team has since the merger has ever done. All right. So I don't need to convince. Shout out to Jeremy Reisman. Shout out to Pride Detroit. I don't need to convince you the Detroit Lions offense is on fire. One second. No, I'm sorry, y'all. It's on fire. Detroit has put up 30 points in three straight games, and Jared Goff is in the midst of MVP type of run. But sometimes that stat comes along that makes your jaw drop. No matter how in tune with the team you are, that is certainly the case for this statistic about the Lions offense offered the courtesy of NFL on CBS Twitter accounts. Check it out. He says the Lions offense is the only team with more offensive TDs than incompletions in a 4 game span since the merger. So the merger, incomprehensible, by the way. The merger was when the AFL and NFL merged. That's why the Chiefs is so much of a prominent team. Lamar Hunt, which is they call the Super Bowl trophy, I believe. Maybe it's the AFC Championship trophy. Lamar, my bad, it's the AFC Championship trophy. Vince Lombardi is the Super Bowl, but that's why they call the AFC Championship trophy Lamar Hunt trophy. Uh, sound like a brother for a minute, but nonetheless, because the Chiefs was the AFL team and they merged leagues and all that type of stuff. So you can look at that history, but yeah, that's an insane stat. In a 4 game span, they have more touchdowns than incompletions. And, had they got started a little bit earlier, maybe they would have scored 40 again. Real talk, uh, maybe they would have scored 30 again. So, but, 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 but yeah, I mean, that's insane. And what's so funny about it is that Dan Campbell said he's seen it coming. Dan Campbell said he's seen it coming. He said he feel like, the offense was just there. You know, you know, he said he feel like the offense was just missing. He said, he said it also. Jahmyr Gibbs was close to popping one. He popped one. He said the offense was just missing. He said it was just misfiring on a couple things, and they were real close. And he was right. And that's the price you kind of pay in preseason, not playing preseason. That's the price they kind of pay, and that's the price they're willing to pay. So can't get mad at it. That's the price they're willing to pay. So, yeah, they're willing to pay that price. Start off a little slow, keep some guys healthy. And, like I said before, they really hitting their rhythm. They really hitting their rhythm. And they clicking. They clicking. What's so scary about it is, Tim Patrick ain't joining the party. Laporta really ain't joining the party yet neither. They're going to find ways to get Brock Wright involved, So they find little nuances. They really, and in a bag. Let's put this statistic into in some context. Obviously, it's incredible that the Lions are the only team to do this since the NFL merger in 1966. But 18 touchdowns, only 16 incompletions is crazy, right? Indeed, it is. Let's first talk about 16 incompletions over 4 games this past Sunday alone. Gardner Minshew had 19. Aaron Rodgers and Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph made the start for the Titans. For people who don't know, he's going to go with the Steelers, 15. Anthony Richardson, Brock Purdy, 14 incompletions. Russell Wilson and Dorian Thomas Robinson, 13 incompletions. Josh Allen, 12 incompletions. Patrick Mahomes, Drake May, Kirk Cousins, CJ Stroud this past week had 11 incompletions. That's 12 quarterbacks who've thrown at least 11 incompletions in one game. These players would have to throw just 5 or fewer incompletions in the next 3 games combined to match Detroit's efficiency. And that got a lot to do with Goff, and his receivers are actually helping them out as well, too. So, yeah, they got a lot to do, with a lot. It just ain't on one party. You got to be able to catch it. So, yeah, you got to be able to have guys that's gonna catch that football. So, in my opinion, it's impressive. It's impressive. Very impressive. And Goff is one of the best quarterbacks versus the blitz. So you just hoping that, they ain't peaking too soon. That's all you really hoping. But the thing about it is the defense really, ain't really came around yet. The defense really ain't came along yet. So, the defense really ain't came along yet. So the defensive backfield is starting to kind of get there as well too. So yeah, that defensive backfield is starting to kind of, find a temple as well. So, so yeah, they starting to find a temple as well too. And then another little statistic that I read is the Detroit Lions offense is the only offense who have not drawn a pass interference call. So the Lions receivers have not even drawn pass interference call yet this season. They're the only team in NFL who have not, had a pass interference call go their way. They probably had holding calls, but they have not had pass interference calls. Ain't that crazy? They have not had pass interference calls. Not one. So it's still the Lions versus the refs. So they're the only team in the National Football League that has not even had a pass interference call go their way. They had plenty of them call holds and pass interference call on the other side of the ball, though. So it kind of puts you in the mindset of the Pistons not being able to get to the free throw line last season. That's what kind of put you in the mindset of, but, it is what it is. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel. $sign CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Prison Talk playlist for more videos like this. Peace.